All right. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Apologize for the audio there during the intro. I am continuing to experiment here. So I'm also live on Facebook, and I was getting a bunch of feedback audio. And I'm really kind of unsure how all of that works at the moment. So I just need to accumulate a certain amount of hours on there in order to unlock some more features. So I'll do my best to respond to anybody that is watching on Facebook. And if I miss you, I do apologize. Hofster, thank you very much for the membership on YouTube at Ensign level. I appreciate it. Migs, how you doing? We're also live on, so we're live on all three platforms right now. See how my my setup handles it here. It last week was like a nightmare, and I like doubled down on it, so I have a whole nother chat window up here. But we'll do our best. So, Jamie, how you doing? Good to see you. Alexander, good to see you. Martin, how you doing, man? Marcos, how's it going? So we got quite a bit of stuff dropped on us this week from new ships. One of them free, one of them lockbox, new lockbox, new episode, new TFO, new event, which I think is going to kind of coincide with all of that. The Bridge Officer tokens are also going to be live this coming week. And I still am kind of iffy on how much I think those are going to really be worth it, but we'll see. Scottbot, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it, or the membership. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day. All right, let's get my act together here. Let me take a look at my notes, and we'll jump into the news. Depending on how long we discuss this stuff, there's a few things I want to hit on. I just don't know if I'm going to have time today. We've got the family coming over in a little while for spaghetti and hanging out, and I am super pumped. I'll try not to talk about it because my whole house is starting to smell like it, and it just smells so good. It's the Italian sausage, spaghetti. It's my favorite. All right, let's do this. I just got to find the right window here. It's one of them. All right. So what I don't know if I'll have time, but what I'd like to talk about too is, so I made my choices for the event campaign on my free-to-play, and I wouldn't say that I'm regretting what I picked, but I'm kind of regretting what I picked. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a little while. It's more about not regretting what I picked is perfect for what I was trying to do. It's just, does it make sense what I'm trying to do on the free-to-play account, basically? So I'll leave you hanging. I'll leave you hanging with that teaser there. So let's talk about the news. We're not going to go into the patch notes because there wasn't really much in there for this week. But let's just take a quick gander at the Elite Bridge Officer training tokens. We talked about this quite a bit last week. There's nothing new here other than we got the price. So it looks like these are going to be 500 Zen. So to outfit, your whole away team, you're looking at, in dollars, $20. It's not a bad price for it. It's just, like we discussed last week, with the way that I play the game, which is minimal ground, and if it is ground, it's TFO ground. So really, we're talking missions, or maybe can you bring in Bridge Officer into battle zones? I'm not sure, but I'm just not going to get a lot of benefit personally out of this. If you're newer in the game and you haven't even finished the your first character, I mean, you have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of story content you need to play through. That might make sense. Do you need to have it to get through it? You definitely do not need to have it, but you could probably do some cool stuff with it. Cables, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Boffs' bees, yeah. It's just one of those things, and I don't know if it's a lack of. I don't want to sound insulting, but I don't know. Is it a lack of just understanding how most people enjoy the game? And I guess there's a huge player base that just comes in for the episodes, the new content drops. They play through the stories. So you know, sometimes it's hard to see why things are being done because I'm biased by the way that I play the game, right? And we know for a fact there's just tons. I mean, we'll see the servers getting super full, you know, as soon as next week comes around and the new episode comes out and some of this stuff. So, you know, I guess I got to be careful, you know, making those blanket statements. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, obviously, that for me, it's just doesn't really get me super excited. But the, you know, people that are coming in and just play through the stories, or again, if you're newer, then, you know, maybe that makes sense. And at $20, I mean, it's not terrible, but another 10, you get yourself a whole ship, you know? So it's just, it's one of those things. Maybe giving them the tokens will allow us to bring them into TFOs. I don't know. I mean, I've heard speculation like that before, Scott, and I just I don't see any major mechanical changes. I mean, that would be a pretty big, you know, kind of change where you could do that, because technically, and what they've said is you do bring them in, right? They're on your ship already. If it had just included also a personal space trait slot like it does on the ground, I'm sold. You know, I don't know that I'm going to go out and outfit every single one, but I'm definitely going to do my main because there's some benefit to the main way that I play. If they expanded that out, because they added the personal ground trait, so if they added the space trait to it, basically giving yourself another, really it would end up being 4. Maybe that's just kind of crazy, but you know, the power creep in space is already massive. But if they did do that, then I would definitely be interested and probably, you know, budget that in at some point to either grab the bundle or to, you know, pick one up here and there, that kind of thing. Yeah, no, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you could bring in like your own fleet. You could assign them, you know, to command other ships and stuff. I hear you. So we'll see. I mean, I think it's pretty clear, obviously, what we're getting now, but if they make any kind of changes to that, I guess it'll probably depend on how sales goes and that kind of thing. So, X-Cage, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Got to save you a plate? I'll try. It's one of those things when we're going to have like a big dinner, I don't normally eat breakfast, but I haven't been snacking or nothing because I just want to like go to town. But it's one of those things where you get so hungry and then like you just start eating and then you just get full so fast. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. Or you end up overeating, which is my problem. So elite captains are bridge officer tokens. Like I said, we've already pretty much covered that. So the news is that we have the price, and that will be coming out next Tuesday with what looks like everything else. Also, we will be doing a giveaway on YouTube and on Twitch. Here shortly, we're going to do 50 million EC for PC. Yeah, it rhymes. On both of those, and we'll start that here shortly. I will be continuing to do the Facebook stuff. I'm still just figuring that out. So right now I'm just trying to make it work, and it seems like it's working. So we'll expand giveaways into that once we get that all dialed in. But there will be a giveaway for both of those. There's also a giveaway currently going in the Discord server. If you haven't joined that, down in the description of YouTube, it'll have the link, and there's also a icon link underneath the Twitch stream. Just join the channel, the server, go to the giveaway channel, and just click on this button here. And this is for a Sona Intel battle cruiser that'll be pulled tomorrow at noon my time. So basically 24 hours from now, right around then. Almost exactly 24 hours from now. All right, let's go ahead and move along here. All right, so we have Storm Chaser. So they initially announced the new mission or did the trailer for that, and there still isn't a blog post for that yet, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So it was unclear if we were getting 1 mission, 2 missions, and who knows, it might have been written somewhere and I just missed it or something, which I do that. So General Washington, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ducky, how you doing? So we're gonna get a new TFO, Storm Chaser. It looks like I mean, all we have is the picture, but I'm assuming this was taken from the actual mission, and it looks pretty damn cool. It looks like it's gonna be mostly ground based on the description, and you know the picture that they're showing here is ground. I have a suspicion that the event for the free ship that's coming up is going to make us play this or the new episode a million times, which kind of bums me out. I wish they would add in a couple others, even if they're older ones. so that, you know, we don't have to, because if they make this the, you know, what you have to play, I'm not going to play it again for like years, because I'm going to have to play it 20 times in a row, plus I have a free-to-play account, so 40 times in order to do that. So anyways, I think that's what we'll end up seeing for that event, and we'll get more into that here in just a moment. So the we got the new TFO, and then we also got a trailer for the new mission. Now, I cannot play this. I had to clip it out of the announcement video that I did, because this was originally premiered on Paramount Plus's YouTube channel for their Star Trek Day event, and that entire broadcast, audio and the video in it, is copyrighted. So I tried to replace the audio, I tried to put some filters over it, I uploaded it probably like 5 times, and it kicked it back to me every single time. So that was a little bit of a bummer there. There are spoilers in the blog. Stargate says yes, there are. And I mean, at this point, I don't say I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of surprised they just splashed all that stuff out there. You know, because the trailer, you know, drops in who the you know, the Emperor is. If you don't want to know, then, you know, don't watch this for another 5 minutes, and stay off the internet for the next couple days, because it's everywhere, you know. I mean, before I even watched the trailer, I saw, you know, some of the thumbnail shots, and you can see who it is. So I'm kind of surprised they just dropped all that on. That would have been really cool to, like, you know, make you play it in order to find out, you know, who it is. And I realized, like, people would have played it and would have started getting around anyways, but they basically, like, announced it, you know, in their teaser. So so we'll get one other episode. It doesn't give us any kind of, you know, this is just kind of a season trailer. And again, I can't actually play it. If you don't want to know who it is and you're going to stay off the internet, you got about 10 seconds here, and I'll skip it forward a little bit. But basically the trailer reveals who it's going to be. And it's actually kind of hard to tell from this. Like, at first I'm like, is it? And then as you go forward, it's got the splash screen, and we have Wesley Crusher. The jokes have been amazing. Lots of shut up Wesleys. Yeah, so I think it's a good choice, right? And I heard someone say, well, it makes sense, because they took, like, the nicest person in Star Trek and made them the Terran Emperor, right? So it makes sense if you're talking about a mirror universe, I guess. But some people love it, some people hate it. Doesn't matter who they pick. That's the way it would be. So there you have it. Spoiler alert. We better get Shut Up Wesley emote now. Yeah, you know what? I mean, they could sell that for $5 and I'd probably buy it, right? Shut Up Wesley? Yeah. Yeah, I could sell it with the accent. So it's interesting. We'll see how the new episode is. I mean, other than, you know, this teaser, and again, it's just Wesley talking through, you know, some thematic kind of scenes and stuff. Some of it they reuse some of the video from the last trailer where they showed that off. So, but yeah, I wish I could play it, but I can't, because the trailer's kind of cool. It's dramatic. It's got good sound. Looks nice. And Terran Emperor Wesley shuts you up. Can I put a link in of my damage build? I don't mind if you put a link in chat. I don't know, if I'm being honest, I have no idea what my moderation settings are on Twitch, so it might hold it, but I do not mind. You're also more than welcome to put that stuff in the Discord server as well, especially if you're looking for advice and that kind of thing. So we have a new episode and one new TFO. I do not believe there's a patrol. There is no blog post yet for the new episode. I'm assuming we'll get that like Monday, Tuesday or something like that, because when does that drop? Yeah, so Tuesday's the 13th. So that's when that's going to go live. So it looks like everything so far that's been announced is going live on the 13th. And I don't think they did a blog post either, unless I'm just missing it on the... They do the Somerville blog post? They didn't. So let's just talk about that real quick as well. So I am guessing that, who would have guessed it? Commercial. So on this week's 10 Forward stream, they announced there was going to be a free ship event that would be coming up. It looks like this is probably going to coincide with these new missions and TFOs. And it is going to be the Somerville, a Terran version of that. It's a science ship. Someone said I could... No, I can't make that. So it's a science ship, and it looks okay. I mean, it looks like it'd be pretty good as a science ship. The trait and stuff is kind of whatever, but it's a free tier 6 ship, so I'm pumped and I'll take it. Blog post for the Somerville should be up tomorrow. Okay, so I'm assuming then tomorrow on Monday we'll have basically everything in writing in the blog post that'll be going on coming up this week. I'm assuming that this event is going to be a part of the new missions and new TFOs. I'm pretty certain about that. I don't know that, but it wouldn't make any sense for them to, overlap or wait till later. I don't think so. But yeah, free ship. I'm in 100%. I mean, geez, if you include the event and you get, pick the coupons, not counting if they drop in like they did at the beginning of the year, free, tier 6 coupon, you're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 tier 6 ships you can get, with 2 of them being your choice, depending on, if you go with the C-Store coupons. That's pretty cool. It doesn't always get you exactly what you want, for your build and stuff, but if you're not spending any money on the game, you can really accumulate. I was looking at like the list of ships on my free to play that I've been playing pretty consistently a little over 2 years now. I have a ton of ships on there, and I haven't spent $1 on it. 10 Forward changed their time as usual. Yeah, so I think they moved it up a day or two. So I was kind of surprised to see that. I dropped in the middle of it. In fact, I missed everything about the free ship, and then I stopped watching it and just started again from the from the very beginning and went from there. You think we're doing a Halloween event? They do that one mission, and it escapes my mind, but you beam onto a station. It's a mission that was pulled from the game, and you go through. You can get I think a duty officer is the reward for it, but they normally do that. And I think in the past it'll be a an event as well. I don't think is the duty officer, I think, is a reward for the mission, or is it the event? I can't remember, but I assume they're going to, but they're normally pretty light. It's not like some super duper big event for Halloween. Did I notice had the Titan A instead of the Enterprise? I did notice that, and we'll talk a little bit about Picard Season 3 here in just a moment as well. I think since they did the Jelly ship, the reason for not making a Borg sphere or cube ship... Yeah, X-Cage, I agree with that. I mean, that was always their reason for not doing that. I think at this point, if we don't see something like that, it'll be because it doesn't really line up with the current content in the show, which, I mean, neither does any of the the Mirror Universe stuff that we're seeing or the Jellyfish ship, right? I mean, it was in the show, but 20, 30 years ago. Last time it was the cat thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They added that. It was like a straight up themed. That was more of a TFO, wasn't it? It was a TFO that had like objectives. It was actually pretty good. You're like in like this dungeon kind of looking place. That's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm assuming we'll see that. I can promise they didn't make that for just the 1 year. They're definitely going to use that stuff again. Yeah, with the candles and stuff. That's right. So Somerville, Terran version for free. That'll be coming up. You'll probably have to play, one of the missions, one of the TFOs, 20 days. And then once you complete it, then you'll get the ship. And that's an account unlock. So that's really nice, being able to get that for free and an account unlock. So that's really cool. Later on in the stream, and I guess we'll jump to that here, then they went into the new lockbox that is coming out. And this is the Uneasy Alliance. I kind of skimmed through most of this. They showed off the ship. It's interesting looking, but like a lot of the Discovery stuff, it doesn't feel like, you know, Star Trek in terms of like the ship designs, which I'm okay with, you know, because I mean, you run into alien races and all kinds of stuff is different. But they did some pretty cool animations on this where it spins, and the way that it fires its the console that comes with it is pretty cool. They showed that off on the this week's 10 Forward stream as well. So it is the carrier pilot. What is it? Is it it's not a frigate. It's a scout. So it's going to be a pilot ship. And what was the other specialization it had? I can't remember. But it will be a lockbox ship that'll be coming out with that. I'm hoping that we'll see some of the lockbox ships that are still in their lockbox, like the Discovery refit ship. I hope they'll push that to the Infinity lockboxes here pretty soon. They've gotten really, I don't want to say bad, because I'm assuming it's intentional. So I'm assuming that they just made a decision to where they used to move ships from like the specific lockbox that they were released in into the Infinity choice packs pretty often, like when the next one came out or after. And now we're going like whole years without that stuff being added, which is kind of a bummer. Does anybody know, even if they don't move the ship over to the Infinity choice pack, can you still pull it with the event campaign prize? So let's say it's a ship that came out last year in its own, you know, lockbox, but it still hasn't been updated in the choice pack. Okay, Stargate, you can. Okay, cool. So that was giving us all kinds of problems, giving me all kinds of problems a couple weeks ago when we were kind of looking into some of the ships to pick. I couldn't find it on any of the lists, and that's because it was still in the lockbox that it came from. So that's cool. I'm not a box opener myself, so you know, my reason for wondering about that is if, you know, I wanted to pull that from the event campaign prize. So I'm hoping that I will be able to carry this sword. Let me just start with that. That'll be really, really cool. They're going to be adding stuff to the Lobby store. And then they also go through some of what will be in the box. So we'll have EV suits. There's going to be the new consoles. Basically the same kind of lineup. You end up with, you know, a ground weapon, some kit modules, duty officers, and then also a universal console, which I'm kind of interested to see what this one's all about here. It's the micro dark matter anomaly. We'll have to wait until that comes out and check it out. And then I was looking at the cannon that they added in. It looks just like the Shaxx cannon on the back end, but then they just like supersized the front of it. So I'm interested to see what that's all about as well. And like I said, I just skimmed this, so I'm not sure which pieces are in Lobby and which ones are in the lock boxes, but we'll have to see. Click, how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, this thing looks crazy. The Shaxx cannon's already big. This looks like it's maybe a little bit shorter, but it's like huge in the front compared to the Shaxx cannon. So, I don't know. Some of the stuff they put in. I'm interested to see it on like one of Megala's tunes. He's got these little tiny little alien dudes. And so he'll wear the Shaxx cannon, and it's like 4 times his size. It's the aw shucks cannon. That's good. Crusher, how you doing? Okay, and then we'll also have a vanity shield. And at first I'm like, why do they have the Stargazer here? But off first glance, this looks kind of similar to what is it? Is it the Discovery one that's just kind of gray, mixed with the one that came from? I think it was one of the packs where you could donate and get a bunch of stuff. It's kind of a white and gives you white lighting, and it's got some blue kind of I don't know how to describe it. I'll have to pull it up in a minute, but it looks really similar to that. From what I can see of it, it just looks really kind of bland to me, but I understand if they're just, yeah, the 30-second vanity shield looks similar to that, mixed with that other one, which I have it on this character, so I'll take a look and see what that is here in a second. But it looks like a mixture of that, so I don't know. It might look good on some ships. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look super exciting to me. And then we have, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, guys. It looks like we have a sword coming in. And it looks like when I just kind of scan through this that it's going to be similar to the Emperor's Sword, where it has kind of like some unique innate abilities that will allow you to, you know, basically do melee, you know, damage, combat kind of style stuff. I just want to carry it around. So hopefully it's not a Lobi item, but it probably will be. But I want it for my Space Barbie. I don't have a Space Ninja yet. Any of you guys have a Space Ninja? I need that in my life bad. All right. So once this stuff all comes out on next week's stream, I'll try and get as much of it as I can. Sometimes some of this stuff can be, it's like really expensive, like the morning that the boxes hit. And then like a couple like days after that, it gets like really, really cheap. And then a couple days after that, people start figuring out which ones are really good. And then those ones get really expensive. So I will probably wait the day or two after and then pick up some of this stuff and play with it. And then we'll talk about that next week once I get my hands on it. All right, let's get the giveaways started, and then we're gonna chat a little bit about a couple other things here. I don't know if we're gonna do any TFOs today. We'll just have to see how long our chat goes. So I'm gonna get both the giveaways going on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys are more than welcome to enter both of them. But if you win both of them, I will need to redraw one of them. They're the same exact prize, so I just want to make sure everyone's aware. So you have two chances, one on Twitch, one on YouTube, but I will not allow for the same person to win it both, just so we can spread the love around there a bit. Nick, what's up, dude? How's it going? All right, let me find the things. I preloaded most of this. We're going to go 20 minutes, so it's free for everybody to enter. I do ask that you'd be a follower or a subscriber on YouTube, follower on Twitch, but I did not make it mandatory, so if you just don't want to do that, I will not hold it against you. All right, this one I have to end myself, so we'll just let that one go. And that has popped up. So on Twitch, that is exclamation point ticket space 1. And then on YouTube, I think it's going to be the same command. Let me get to the right page. And then I am out of water, so I'm going to get a refill real quick. I should have did that before, but I'm a noob. Let's edit that. And we're going to go 20 minutes. And the giveaways are for 50 million EC, and that is for PC only. Okay, and let's start that. Let's make sure that pops up here. Guys, did that pop up on? No. On YouTube, guys, hold on just a minute. I got to start it. There we go. If you already put raffle in YouTube, then Spencer, what's up, dude? 4 keys, yeah, that's what you'll spend it on too. All right, guys, that is now live on YouTube. So if you'd already posted it, just post it again. You're not going to get pulled out if you post it twice or whatever. So if you're unsure, just post it again. All right, give me just a moment here. I'm going to go and grab real quick some more water and double check the food. Cliff, how's it going? Our chat's going crazy, guys. If you want to tell me something, tell me when I get back, because with all the entries, it's just going way, way too fast. All right, give me just a couple minutes, and I'll be right back, and we'll jump into the next subject here that we're going to go over. Let me find the buttons. All right, I am back. I got halfway there and my wife brought me a glass of water, so that was super nice of her. All right. So next, I wanted to talk about for a moment the Picard Season 3 trailer. I took some screenshots of it, and as this ship, and there's a bunch of other stuff in there we should probably look at, but I had only grabbed this because it just kind of caught my attention. But it looks like there's Elachi ships in this, and this one's like connected to this ship as it flies by. And at first, I watched it, and then I watched it again. I'm like, wait a minute, that looks really familiar. And it just seemed kind of out of left field to me because we got this ship for free in game, 2 years ago for the same event that's about to start here in the next week or so. We had got this Elachi ship, the Quailash Freighter, I think is what it's called. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but it was just kind of interesting. Augie had speculated that maybe that's going to have something to do with like the Iconians, which I could kind of see that since, season 2 and a little bit of spoiler-ish stuff had that that anomaly that opened as kind of like a gateway, and had that big burst that came out of it, which you could easily tie to, Iconian technology and that kind of thing. So I'm really interested to see what's going on here. I have a lot of hope for this next season because I wasn't a huge fan of last season. I want to watch spaceships. I don't want to watch you run around LA. So hopefully, I'm assuming we're not going to be in LA this time. So I'm pretty interested to see what's going on here because it's they give you all this teaser stuff. It all looks really cool, and I have no idea what is happening, which is good. Galaxy Quest. I haven't watched Galaxy Quest in forever. Thompson only said they asked a natural race ship in Qstream. Okay. A nature race. Okay. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I have no idea, obviously, but when I saw that, I was just like, that's kind of crazy. Especially because it coincided with this event that's about to start, and we got that ship from that same event 2 years ago. Final Enemy. Was that a Click? Was that a Star Trek game? I was just talking to somebody the other day, like, I don't think I have a DVD player or drive in my entire house. Actually, I take that back. My youngest kid has, his computer's older than he is, but it has a drive. I think my laptop might as well. Whenever I think of CD, though, it's like, I think like when I was younger, my dad talking about like 8-tracks and stuff like that. Now my kids are like, CDs? What's that for? Star Trek The Next Generation game? Okay, cool. Galaxy Quest is on Prime now, is it? Okay. I've been watching that. I just started watching the new Lord of the Rings. It's really good. I'm liking it a lot. I think the last episode just came out on Friday. I'm gonna have to watch that later after everybody leaves. Oh, and the new Game of Thrones comes out today. I'm liking both of those. Like, there's nothing crazy spectacular happening yet, but I mean, we're only 2 or 3 episodes in, 3 episodes in. So far, there's nothing that's made me like, yeah, this sucks, which is a good start. Maybe Adamant Squadron, we could do that. I wasn't planning on running any TFOs, but maybe we'll fit one in. Also, guys, remind me to raid somebody on Twitch when we get done. I didn't do that last week, and I always feel really bad, and I'm terrible about remembering. I think Big Pop Tart's live, actually. If he's still live when we get finished up, then we'll do that. What else was there? I think that's pretty much kind of everything I wanted to talk about. There's some other things, but I didn't have it prepared yet, so I will move that into next week. There's some more little stuff in Picard, some of the ships. I mean, I guess we could kind of look through one of the trailers. Thomas confirmed on Qstream that the Elachi ship is playing a generic alien ship. Really? Okay. So for the purposes of the trailer and Star Trek Picard Season 3, that is not an Elachi ship. It just, they use the same model as the Elachi ship in game. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, why don't we run a couple TFOs here and have a little bit of fun before the giveaway is done. Remember, if you guys are YouTube members, you get first dibs on queuing up in a TFO group. And do that if you're a member and you have your Discord and your YouTube connected. Chrome Nuke, I have not made that a command yet for the instructions, and I will do that. I did copy it from last week. But if you have these two connected, you can go into the YouTube only channel and you can put in your username, tune name, and username, whatever current one you're on, and I will pick from that list first. So I'll give you guys a few minutes there. Anybody that wants to jump in, we'll do some randoms. That's never gonna happen. CasualSAB, Spencer. They had me open up DOF packs. So these guys, Spencer has, if you're a member on his channel, he has some really good guides he's doing for members only for making EC and being able to grind out really good resources. And so him and Nick had me go through and do one of these methods, and I hated it. I'm never doing it again. I opened like 150 DOF packs, and I only have like 225 slots, and I already have, you know, duty officers. So I'm like opening, deleting, selling. It was a nightmare. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's not for me. In the recruit event, do we get a free Federation ship? You do not. You don't get any above and beyond what you would normally get while you're leveling for the recruit. So the only recruits that get a ship are going to be your Jem'Hadar recruits. Well, your Jem'Hadar characters in general. They're going to get a tier 5U ship, even if they're not a recruit. And then the KDF recruit does get a tier 6 ship. But the like the temporal recruit for, you know, what's currently going on, that does not have a ship that you get. Let me make sure my loadout is good. I just picked this ship because it looked pretty on the start screen, although I do really like it. Yeah, worst thing is ripping the packs open and realizing you don't have characters and only 5. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my overflow bag was like maxing out, and it was a nightmare. I think that looks right. That's good enough. It's good enough to get her done. All right. Let me make sure I'm starting at the beginning of the list here. Should we do a random, or is there a specific one that we should do? Oops. And YouTube members, we have one more slot available if anybody wants to X up in the YouTube channel on Discord. Otherwise, I'll pick from the fleet that is around us. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, there's a space. Is there actually a space in your name here? No. All right, there we go. We got a full one. We'll run another one after this. It looks like Becky's queuing up, so we'll grab you on the next one here. All right, fingers crossed it's not ground. Oh, you know what? We'll do on the next one. We'll do one of the red alerts. I need to make sure I do that later today to get my extra dilithium. All right, here we go. got the pop. Everybody get the pop. Looks like it. Becky, I'll pick you up on the next one here. And is it for? It's wrong. I'm sure it's wrong in the way I'm gonna say it. Frankio. I'll pick you up on the next one as well. Oh, my house smells so good. It's killing me. My wife does, so she'll do like the angel hair pasta, and then it's like regular meat sauce. You can pick from that, or there's a spicy Italian sausage sauce. And it's got like chunks of it in there. And then she also did Alfredo with chicken this time. I'm going to be a couple extra pounds here shortly. All right. I haven't played this one in a while. This one's pretty fun. We want to take the bombs. Alfredo with shrimp is good too. Yes, it is. I went to, we go to this place for like my birthday sometimes, and my dad's birthday. He really likes it. It's an Italian place, but the guy that owns it, he used to own it's like a steakhouse, and they did a lot of like Cajun kind of stuff. And then they changed it into like a bar or something, and they had like all these like really good like different kind of dishes that was real unique to them. And so I was really bummed when it went away, because they had this jambalaya. It was a Cajun jambalaya, and it had like sausage, shrimp, chicken, and they made it with noodles, and it was really, really good. And I just found out last time I went that this Italian place where the guy owns as well, they have it there on their menu now. I was so stoked. Am I gonna be able to do that? No. Oh, I'm gonna die. The tray messed up? No, it's not. Spicy linguine, clams, and shrimp. I'm not a big fan of clams. Did that get interrupted again? Come on. But I do like shrimp. Am I don't know what happened there. Why that happened there. I feel like I got stuck in the station. Alright, we're doing good. Hide behind the station. So you either got to clear everything out around here so you're not getting interrupted, or if you can position right, you can like hide behind the station. They won't shoot you. Okay, or they can. Did that station just disappear? What is going on? Or did it blow up? Okay. That's weird. Am I just stupid, or is something weird happen there? Damage over time? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to hide. I'm going to have to clear. Oh. forgot this isn't the actual animate. This is the... Why did that station disappear? Am I losing my mind, guys? We're at DS9. Stefan, I'm not sure what instance. Okay, I'm just going to clear. You guys grab the bombs. I'm gonna try it again. How many we got left? We got 1, 2 left. We got this. Why can't I deliver this bomb? I'm not crazy, guys. Something weird is going on here. Maybe they've learned how to cloak, right? The Dreadnought's here, so I don't know. That's bizarre. Launch the bomb there. That's weird. That's 3 of them that phased out of existence. And it wasn't even giving me the button for it to deliver the bomb on those last ones. It was like just sitting next to it. Took care of it. All right. Well, GG. That was good. It's a very colorful build. Yeah. Let's check the giveaway. I didn't set my alarm, but we'll see how the timer's doing. The timer is not working. Did that pop up yet? Let's see if it's going on to viewers. Looks like it's still going. You can no longer enter the raffle. Okay. So the giveaway is done. We'll do let's do one more TFO and then we'll go ahead and pull the winners for the giveaway. The one on Twitch is still going because I have to manually stop that. The one on YouTube is done. So if you also want a second chance, you can jump over to Twitch and do the giveaway there as well. And that is just twitch.tv/MCStu2001. Yep. And then I think if Big Papa Tart is still live, we will go ahead and raid him. All right, let's go ahead and get another team together and get her done. Oh yeah, I gotta claim that. I thought I claimed this yesterday. Let's do we'll do another one of the or we'll do a red alert because I can make 8,000 dill off that. I thought I claimed it yesterday and ran it. I could have made 16 between yesterday and today. Okay. I'm gonna leave the private here. And Becky, let's get you. All right, and I'm just gonna grab from the fleet here. Oh, you're already on. Okay, cool. If you do not want to go, just decline the invite. Let's take some science. Joe, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, we got a full team. And we are going to do... Which red alert should we do? Should we do the Zinkethi one? That one's fun. Let's do that one. Okay, here we go. Out of nowhere, how you doing? Good to see you. XCage, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate that. And the gift. What I'll do here, because I'll most likely continue doing the multi-stream stuff, is I have a... I don't think it's active, so I'll create a page in Discord as well. That's for... subscribers of on Twitch, and you guys will be able to use that as well to queue up. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll make like a queue up page that YouTube members and Twitch subscribers both have access to, because then I can keep just one list. It's big brain stuff. There we go. All right, what side am I on? I'm gonna go to the right. That was some bad piloting. I'm using Restream. Sarcasm, and good to see you as well. Thank you, Scott. It looked good, but it was a little bit of accidental presses there, though, too. The pilot maneuvers, they look so freaking cool. And let's get Little Life Cat a shout out. I need to go back and mess with Restream, because I was using their pop-out chat last week, and it was nice because it puts everything together. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how to get it back out again. So I have like 3 chats open. And it's a nightmare. Darth, how you doing, man? They launching torpedoes yet? No. All right, you got this. I'm gonna work on the ships back here. How you guys doing on the other side? I think we're clear here for now. I'm gonna jump over real quick the other side. Is that the main fleet? Yeah, here we go. Gotta work on keeping my mouth closed when I'm doing this. Doing fine, just trying to figure out how much dill I need for the ROM buffs. We can look at that. I think it is, I think I figured I needed 3 of them. I think they're like 40 is the base price, 40, because they're going to be ultra rare. The old ones were, or they're going to be very rare. The old ones were just rare, so they were cheaper, and they weren't supposed to be because they were switching into very rare is what they were saying. But I think it's going to cost me for 3 of them 120,000 dilithium. And then I didn't even look at the fleet credits because I have so many. It was like, it doesn't really matter, but I got almost 1 million fleet credits. Let's look at that real quick. Let's see here. STO. SRO. Fleet. Okay, Romulan Bridge Officer. Yeah, so I think that they're pretty pricey on the fleet marks. But I believe they're going to be the very rare. So you're looking at 40K dill and then 160 fleet credits. And I think depending on how built up your fleet is, I think that some of this can be discounted. So this could be less. I think this is just the base pricing of it. Before you picked up, it was the male Romulan tactical, this one here, and it would give you this superior Romulan operative. But they were saying that they were automatically changing to the very rare, or I don't know, something weird. But it's my understanding, and if Stargate's here, he'd probably know if he could correct me on this, but I think that the other ones that they're adding in that have superior Romulan operative, I think they're going to be the very rare, not just the rare. It'd be nice if they're the rare, because then they'd be quite a bit cheaper. Half the price, basically. But right now, I'm planning off of it being worst case scenario. And I think our fleet has the discount, so it'll be a little bit cheaper, but it's not like hugely cheaper. But I'm pretty pumped about that. So we haven't gotten anything specific on the fleet stuff for when that's coming out either. So I'm guessing that's going to happen on Tuesday, but it might not be. It's not tied to any kind of specific content or anything like that. It's not like it's events or anything. So it might be still weeks out. I don't know. But I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick the winner for the giveaway on YouTube first. Once we do that, then we'll move over to Twitch and pull the winner there as well. If you haven't entered, it is still open on Twitch. So if you jump over to Twitch, it's twitch.tv/MCStu2001. And you can still enter there. All right. And if you do win, please sound off in chat and just let me know whether or not you have or use Discord, because we'll need that in order to coordinate getting you your winnings. All right, here we go. We are going to go ahead and pick the winner on YouTube. Starbase. Slarty Bar Fest. We're just going to go with Starbase. Starbase, are you here? If you are, please say something in chat. We will give you a minute or so, and then we will redraw if you are not here. And as of right now, my words should be getting out to the live. On YouTube, there's a little bit more of a delay. Wonderful tribute to HHG2TG. Okay. I'm lost. It's partially because I read like crap, so. Okay, okay. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's referenced from that. I gotcha. I haven't watched that movie in forever. Starbase, please say something in chat. I'll give you another 30 seconds, and then we will have to move on. I know CasualSAB is praying you're not here because he wants a chance to pick up those 4 keys. My dad still has VHS tapes. Oh, really? Of that one as well? I might have a VHS tape around here somewhere. Probably in my storage unit. I have like containers of like Star Trek stuff, you know, and so I would record the episode so I could watch them again. And it was such a nightmare, you know, rewinding and finding like a spot you wanted to record over. And kids these days, they have no idea what the struggle was like. All right, Starbase, last chance, and we are going to redraw. Yeah, I haven't seen a VCR now in years. I remember I go over to some of my friends' houses, you know, later when I was a young teenager, and they would have the separate rewinder you could put in, and it would rewind it like ultra fast, you know. All right, 3, 2, and 1, and we are going to pick a new winner. Sorry, Starbase. Rebecca Lynn, are you here? Rigged. I think you're here, right? You were on one of the TFOs with us, if I remember correctly, if it's the same Rebecca. There you are. Awesome. Just shoot me a DM in Discord, and I will get you that EC. All right. Let's go ahead and move over to Twitch. Yeah, you just that's what I thought, so we're good. So yeah, just shoot me a DM, and I'll get with you a little bit later. Okay, that one is complete. And we'll just close that one for now. Okay, so Twitch, we have... I'll give you another 15 seconds to enter if you have not, if you're just joining the stream. This is for 50 million EC for PC. I should make a shirt that says that because it rhymes. Stupid. All right, so in 3, 2, and 1. No, not poor casual. All right. Let's draw a winner. SW4 LI. Are you here? I'm going to have to actually look here because this bot does not give me a separate thing. There you are. Awesome. SW4, do you have do you use Discord? If you do not, okay, you do. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, just shoot me a DM. If you're not in our server, there's a link down underneath the stream there. Little icon. If you click on that, you'll be able to find me in there. Just shoot me Actually, you know what? Send me also a message. If you send me a message on Twitch, then I don't have to do any of the verification. So do both just to make sure that we don't miss anything there. But just message me on Twitch and in Discord. That'll save us some time, and I'll get you that EC. Make giveaway as complete. Okay. Mark is complete. All right, guys. That is going to do it for me today. We are going to raid Big Papa Tart on Twitch, and let's see if I remember how to do that still. Raid channel. Let's also check and make sure he is still live. He is live. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Gives you like a little preview of his stream. That's really cool. All right, so we'll start that here in just a minute. If you guys wouldn't mind sticking around and saying hello to Big Papa Tart, he is awesome. His beard is magnificent. And he's a really, really good dude. So definitely check him out, guys, on the raid, on YouTube and Facebook. I don't know if anyone's even watching on Facebook. Let's check here. I've been neglecting, so if you are, I'm sorry. There's 2 viewers. One's probably me, and the other's probably my wife. Or Dave was in, but he said he was going to have to leave at some point during the stream. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. I'll work on that side of it a little bit more as well. So if anybody's watching this after the fact on Facebook, I will have giveaways and integration with the overall streaming experience there here soon, because I am a glutton for punishment and I want to make it super duper complicated. Not really. I want to make it what's complicated simple and be able to do even more with what I got going. So James, how you doing? Awesome. I need to find out how to integrate chat as well. On my end. Why are you blocking it? There's an alert that says I have a new comment from James and it's blocking half your message. It's retarded. I shouldn't say that, but it's stupid. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get the raid going in progress here. Like I said, please stick around. Tell Big Papa Tart hello. And that'll do it for me today, guys. I'll be live again next week. We'll have more videos coming out. There's going to be a ton of content drops happening. There are new ships and all of that kind of stuff. The free stuff, hopefully that does actually start here. And I'll have videos going out announcing that once we get the official stuff. We should know tomorrow. And I'll keep you guys updated so everyone can get their free goodies as quick and easily as possible. So, all right. Until next time, have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a good... Jesus, can't even talk. I thought I had my mic muted too. New mistakes. Too much going on. Dwayne, have a good one, man. Appreciate you. Ducky, have a good one. Jamie, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. My Stiffy D, is that right? Have a good one, man. Appreciate you. Crusher, as always. Becky, congrats on winning. Have a good one. Mystic, have a good one. Martin, as always. X-Cage. My words right. 07s, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one.